Hey, I want to talk to you about a Blu-ray I got just the other day in the mail. This is sent to me by Kino Lorber, released through the Raro Video, kind of an Italian art house classic imprint there. Released many kind of lesser known, but really great Italian films over the years. La Soldatesse, English title is The Camp Followers, a 1965 film by Valerio Zulini, starring Anna Karina, Leah Massari, and Marie Laforette, who was a pretty famous and really beloved French pop singer. I got this I kind of selected it from the list of options because Anna Karina's in it from 1965, right? That's kind of the attention grabber for me. This is a movie she made between Alphaville and Perrault Le Fou. So, Anna Karina, legendary for her Godard collaborations, but she was doing other interesting stuff. This is a film that's really been rescued from the vaults. I think it's an important movie, and I hope it becomes very successful. It could maybe kind of just blend into a lot of other semi-obscure Italian films from that era. But what it is, it's about a group of women, about a dozen women, who are transported by truck by first two and then eventually three Italian military officers. This is kind of an obscure chapter of World War II when Italy invaded Greece. As many skirmishes were happening around Europe. This is like 1940-41, so it precedes the United States involvement in the war. And these Italian soldiers kind of are charged with picking up these 12 women and delivering them to various brothels along the way for services rendered to the Italian soldiers who need to get their sexual release. And these women are basically kidnapped and treated like animals. It's not an exploitation film where it gets into the griminess and the shock and horror of, forced prostitution or anything like that. But it's a really interesting character study because of the relationships that develop among these women. The men are basically just doing a job. One of them, the kind of higher ranking officer, is trying to get away from a scene of what he considers atrocities, and they were. He just wanted to be farther away from the front, and so he asked for a transfer, and so they put him on this truck and said, your assignment is to deliver these women one or two stops along the way. And it's also very hazardous because there's partisans, basically counterinsurgency in those hills that they have to drive through. So you have kind of an Italian, it's not really neo-realistic, but it's got some documentary feel to it. You've got some Antonionian alienation, detachment, just in terms of how the characters are portrayed. There's lots of close-ups, a lot of really excellent, facials, visuals, and allowing the actors to express themselves through the face, as well as the dialogue, which, of course, Italian film of this era is all post-sync, so you're going to have to deal with that. The vocals and the lips don't always match, right? But also, there's some suspense, kind of got a Wages of Fear thing going on. In fact, there's even some parallels, not consciously in the movie, but one of the truck drivers says, we're traveling with dynamite, meaning explosive cargo, these women. So just really want to give this a strong recommendation. I don't think it's been released yet. La Soldatesse, there's not even that many reviews like an IMDb and Letterboxd, but I think this is a significant, even a major work, except it just doesn't have the reputation, but it's quality and it's compelling enough to sort of take its ranks right up alongside some of the best films from Pasolini, others, during this critical era in Italian cinema in the mid-1960s. So check it out.